Hi, well, welcome to day 27. I'm in Double Spring Shelter here, and it's a double decker, as you can see behind me. And I'd like to know more about the history of these places, but I believe that the stone behind me and the fireplace and everything is original from what the Civilian Conservation Corps built, and then the wood and everything around it is newer construction, but I think they kept, the original remnants. And I think people do use the fires during wintertime. I think I mentioned that in a different video. And yeah, I think in wintertime too, they got this tarp out in front, but that helps even now because like sometimes it's pretty windy. But yeah, it was how should I say? It was an eventful night last night. I didn't set up my tent, and I probably should have now that I was about to. It was kind of an interesting encounter we had. Um, Perfectly okay guy, a guy from England, a hiker, an older guy, but he had parked a car at some gap 17 miles away, not Newfound Gap, but some other gap, and he had gotten lost. And he used like all trails or whatnot, but he had gotten lost and somehow found his way here um, at around like 7 p.m. And so obviously he wasn't prepared for overnighting. He was just going for a day hike, but just going in a straight line. And I'm not sure what he was expecting, that it was a loop that would come back to the parking lot or whatnot. But yeah, we made do. Someone had an emergency blanket, so pulled that out. Luckily, I mean, Saturday it's gonna be freezing or below, so that would have been really uncomfortable if that was the timing. And luckily, it was like fairly warm. But yeah, that emergency blanket is so loud, and he slept next to me, of course. And let me switch it back. I'm just looking at the cool clouds here. I can just do a walk and talk. But yeah, it was loud, uncomfortable, and he was poor guy. I mean, we gave him some other folks gave him some snacks. I gave him my rolled up clothes in a bag to use as a pillow, so we worked it out. But yeah, it was rough. He kind of kicked me a few times. I mean, that's actually kind of just part of sleeping in the shelter. So I really haven't gotten good sleep these last 2 nights. And yesterday I was running low on calories, and I saved my snacks for today. I think I'm just barely okay, but literally all my food is going to be gone by the time I arrive at Newfound Gap, to be picked up, but yeah, by my family. I'm looking forward to that. And I did decide, let me switch, I can switch it back here. I did decide to go to Dollywood. I mean, I need a day to recover and rest. So I think I'm just going to be eating and taking it slow in Dollywood, drinking beer, eating their high calorie food, which is perfect. Like I need that. And then I decided I'm gonna try to push those next 2 days, which would be 15-mile days. So, and it's a function of time in this case. I don't want to actually change my hiking pace, but that's gonna mean I mean, it only means I hike like 2.5 hours extra from what I have been doing. So it's totally doable. And I just that permit time limit, the 8 days, is going to hold me accountable and will push me forward. So that's a push that I haven't had. I don't hike in a group, I hike by myself. So I can afford to be lazy and also baby myself, which I have been these last few weeks. But you know what? I kind of figure it's time, and I need to ramp it up. If anything, that's going to be a good motivation, and it's not totally unreasonable. It's just a few extra hours in the day. So yeah, and there's plenty of daylight, so I think I can do that. But yeah, yeah. Anyway, plan for today is to go. It's about just over 10 miles or so. So just a few miles up. Yeah, up this way is Kawohi, um, Klingman's Dome, like 2.5 miles. Obviously, not expecting to see anything. Judge it by the looks of it right now at the moment. But yeah, so I probably won't. I'm not even sure I'll go walk up there. I've walked up there a few times. um, Maybe, I don't know. It might be a nice break. Um, but yeah, and after that, Newfound Gap. And that's it for today. But yeah, unfortunately, yeah, my back is still talking to me. I felt it this morning. Um, I don't know what stretch I can do to avoid having some pain, but I know I'm gonna have some pain in the first few miles. I'll just do what I've been doing, which is drop my pack down, wait, 5 minutes, readjust my pack, put my back on. Usually that fixes it, thankfully. Hopefully that's the case for today as well. And I've still got some pickle juice, which is supposed to help with muscle cramps. I got my snacks. I still have full supply of ibuprofen, which, by the way, I haven't even used it once this trip. So I heard some younger hikers, like, they were taking like 4 ibuprofen. I hope they're doing it with, water or food, because that can cause ulcers, right? Anyway, they'll discover one way or another. But yeah, it's a cool atmosphere today. But obviously no views this morning, except these magical, misty views. Anyway, I'm excited. I need to start walking to warm up. Probably strip off this this puff jacket pretty soon, but I'm gonna start walking with it. And then going uphill, so yeah, I'm pretty sure I'm gonna strip this off sometime in the next few miles. Anyway, I think I have enough time. Gonna kind of take it easy. Got more water than usual because I saw that there's not really water sources up ahead here. But yeah, let's go onward.